Georgetown on November the 7th, just 10 days ago or so, as part of the Richard Thompson performance that very same night, the one we did last week. Clive, Gregson, and Christine Collister were the opening act, and then of course they went on to join him as part of his band as well. And this is their set, and everybody that's heard it has said what a great show it was indeed, and we think you'll enjoy this. This is incidentally being brought to you, and we'd like to thank actually the folks at Sound Logic, Big Mo and Mark Greenhouse for tonight's recording, and also all the folks that helped to bring it to you. Annapolis Harbor Electronics, Car Stereo Systems of Columbia, and Fat Cat's Restaurant and Bar in Rockville. They all make tonight's broadcast possible. And now, hey Tom, look at this. It's look at this, Tom. It says, and now, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds like a real black tie affair, doesn't it?
I love it. I love it.
Really.
And this big time concert radio here.
This is it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, recorded live at the Bayou.
Who needs King Biscuit? This is it.
No kidding, man. This is it. Anyway, it's Clive Gregson and Christine Collister.
No spark, but you still burn me when I get too near. You say I broke your heart. Well, that's the price that you pay, I fear. Your kisses taste the same, oh, but your eyes no longer shine. You say that I'm to blame. Well, that's just fine, 'cause what you once desired now just leaves you tired. The love that once controlled you now has bought and sold you. One more lonely nightmare, one more than you can bear. Don't believe it, but it's true. We don't act as lovers do. I cannot face your looks. I never said that this would be too great. In true romance books, there's always room for the hand of fate. You take my breath away. I took your heart and I made it mine. Every dark has its day, and that's just fine. 'Cause things that once you mean soon become routine. The words of love that matter turn to idle chatter. Doors that once you walk through now just close upon you. Nothing ventured, nothing new. We don't act as lovers do. Nothing ever lasts. The scene changes from day to day. Forget the past. One smile and it slips away. I never heard you call, or just a whisper from time to time. I build up my wall, and that's just fine. 'Cause all that's ever passed soon be gone at last. Just to be set free means the world to me. Send it down the line for the final time. Don't believe it, but it's true. We don't act as lovers do. We don't act as lovers do. We don't act as lovers do. Ooh.
sun won't shine for me anymore. My silver linings have turned grey. The waves don't wash up on my shore. My lucky streak has gone astray. I wish I had a reason to stay. The next time it rains on this old town, it's gonna wash me away. The grass has grown under my feet. The rocks have covered up my head. I'm walking backwards on a two-way street, just trying to cut the thread. I wish I had a reason to stay. But the next time it rains on this old town, it's gonna wash me away. Rains down letters from the tax man, rains down trouble with the law, rains down noisy next door neighbors, rains down snow that never thaws. Oh, it rains down pointless arguments. It rains down aches and pains. And oh, my head is underwater. It rains and rains. It rains and rains. Oh, how it rains. All my hope is fading fast. All my favors are called in. Certain when I came home at last, it's just a shame she didn't win. I wish I had a reason to stay. But the next time it rains on this old town, it's gonna wash me away. I wish I had a reason to stay. Here comes the rain again. It's gonna wash me away. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Good evening.
Hello.
Speak to us, please. Sorry? Sorry? It's a great pleasure to be back here in Washington, and different place. We were here in March and we played the Birchmere and we had a great time there. And oh, good. And for those of you who may not have seen us before, this one over here is Christine, and I'm not.
These lights keep going off. Is it ball gone?
Yeah, a couple of songs there to open up with. The first one is a song taken from a live album that we made that was released here in March on Flying Fish Records, and that's called Home and Away. And the second song was a song from a record that has just been released here on wonderful Rhino Records, and your very own And that one is dedicated. We'll dedicate that particular song to anybody who's ever been to England for a holiday. And it's called Wash Me Away. And going to carry on now with another song from the Mischief record. Very quiet, very civilised here, aren't they? That's more like it. Yeah, go on. Tell us a few jokes, you know, that kind of stuff. It's another song from the Mischief album. This is kind of a strange one. And when I wrote this, I attempted to write a song that employed traditional imagery to talk about a relationship, where in the relationship, the values were kind of turned back to front. Okay? Are you with me so far? Well,
I'm not.
the traditional imagery disappeared by the end of verse 1. The rest of the story went out by the end of the first chorus. So what the remaining 57 minutes is about, I'm not entirely sure. But you're about to find out. Join us on this voyage of discovery. Sounded really sincere, didn't it? This is called I Specialise.
To all children and every mother's son, he can finish any job before another man's begun. Oh, he's a jack of all trades, it's John. But I specialize. Any broken heart you need, I can supply. I turn laughter into tears and hopes into fears. When it comes to turning heads, I take first prize. I specialize. Jack's will of the wisp, he'll never settle down. He can turn his hand to anything as he moves from town to town. One day he's a butcher or a preacher dressed in black. Oh, he's a will of the wisp, is Jack. Oh, but I specialize. Is there anyone you need cut down to size? I can turn your blue skies red, turn reason on its head. When it comes to turning tail, there's no surprise. I specialize. Will's a doubting Thomas, he never knows his mind. Is he stupid to be clever? Is he cruel to be kind? Is he running on the spot, or is he standing still? Oh, he's a doubting Thomas, his will. Oh, but I specialize. Well, I'm a diplomat, a master of disguise. I can wear 1,000 faces, or haunt 1,000,000 places. When the lights go down, I never compromise. Oh, could sail you down the river, I could make the devil shiver. I'm a sinner with the keys to paradise. I specialize.
We'll be right back with Christine Collister and Clive Gregson after this very brief message. Christine Collister and Clive Gregson live at the Bayou, November 7th, 1988.
I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. Well, I let you into my home, I won't leave my home all alone. I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. I'll be glad when you die, you rescue you. I'll be glad when you leave this earth, it's true. When you lie down 6 feet deep, no more fried chicken will you eat. I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. Gonna stand on the corner high when they drag your body by. I'll be glad when you're dead. I'll be glad when you're dead. I'll be glad when you're dead, you rescue you. Thank you very much. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. That's what I always say. I would like to try a new song out for you, if we may. And this is unrecorded as of yet. Unrequested. Unrequited. It's called Blessing in Disguise. It's really sensitive, this one. Dreadfully sensitive.
Bright December sun is slowly falling to the snow that's lying on the ground. I thought it was my name you were calling. The cold wind must have rearranged the sound. Now I may not be the one that you wanted, and I may not be the one that you need, but I'm the one that's here tonight, and I'm the one that's holding you tight. I'm the one the setting sun deceived. It was a blessing in disguise that the sun was in my eyes, and so I took you for another man. Now the sun is all gone and the damage is all done. I will try to love you just the best I can. I will try to love you just the best I can. You swept away my heart without a warning. You danced me off the floor into your car. The next thing I remember, it was morning. In one short night, how could we come this far? Now I know that you will never walk on water, and I know that you will never raise the dead. But you can walk across my street, and you can raise my body. You can light a fire in my bed. It was a blessing in disguise that the sun was in my eyes, and so I took you for another man. Now the sun is all gone and the damage is all done. I will try to love you just the best I can. Oh, I will try to love you just the best I can. It was a blessing in disguise that the sun was in my eyes, and so I took you for another man. Now the sun is all gone and the damage is all done. I will try to love you just the best I can. I will try to love you just the best I can.
a mile on burning coal,
thinking I was God, but I just burned my feet.
so just be glad for what you got, for heaven's sake. Never ever make that same mistake. Fell to earth from 8 miles high,
Thinking I could fly, but I just hit the ground.
I walked away, but that was just a lucky break. Never ever made that same mistake.
I was singing out, I was singing in, I was captivated by the promise of all the finer things in life.
And as the scales fall from my eyes, I sit and shake.
Never ever make that same mistake.
Threw away the shortest straw,
Thinking I had won, but I lost everything.
I had to pick up all the crumbs, but not the cake.
Never ever make that same mistake.
So just be glad for what you've got, for heaven's sake.
Never ever made that same mistake. Same mistake. Same mistake. Same mistake.
We'll return to tonight's WHFS Tape Archive series with Clive Gregson and Christine Collister after this brief message from one of our sponsors.
Put on completely different clothes and become entirely different people for the rest of the evening. This is very similar to that, actually, yes. We'll do that in the next show. Are you sticking around? Right, okay. It's really good, I've heard. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed playing for you. Thank you. And if you've had a good time, we are in fact Clive Gregson and Christine Collister. On the other hand, if you've hated it, we are Sonny and Cher. You can dance to this one. It's an old Bobby Blue Bland song. I know it sounds like brown sugar, but it isn't.
When I was up, you would always come around. But when I needed a friend, you could never be found. I got a hole where my heart used to be. I wouldn't treat it down, no, the way you treated me. When time was good, Lord, all your loving was the same. But when the going got rough, well, you hardly knew my name. You locked me out out and you threw away the key. Darling, I wouldn't treat a dog, oh my Lord, the way you treated me. You got me crying for a loving I need and begging like a dog for a bone. Oh, I spend all of my time pleading, you turn your back and you leave me. One of these days, Lord knows that it's true, just when you need me the most, well, I walk right out on you. Then you'll say, as you're begging down on your knees, darling, I wouldn't treat a dog, oh my Lord, the way you treated me. The way you treated me. I wouldn't treat a dog, oh my Lord, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't treat a dog, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't treat a dog. Thank you very much.
Thanks a million. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Be honest with the stars above, but everybody cheats on you. Oh,
Everybody cheats on you.
I caught a Chinese whispering down the street. It told me 1 and 1 made 2. But you and your sister and your friend make 3, and everybody cheats on you. Oh,
Everybody cheats on you. Well, you look like a picture in a magazine with your lipstick and a high heel shoe. This is a song that I wrote about a place where I used to go when I was a lot younger than I am now. And it's a dance hall in the north of England, a place called Wigan Casino. And it was a great place. It was a place where lots of young kids used to go and dance all night and drink orange juice and take as many drugs as they could possibly get down them. And the local council didn't really like this. They weren't too bothered about the drugs, but they didn't like the idea of the orange juice and the staying up all night. So they closed the place down many times. And every time they closed it down, they managed to reopen. So finally the council took very drastic measures. They demolished the place. And I was extremely upset about this. I went to visit my parents one day and I heard about this on the radio. And I felt that this was part of my cultural heritage disappearing forever. So I wrote this song about it. Didn't change anything. Just made me feel better. It's called Northern Soul, and it's named after a kind of music that was very, very popular at this dance hall. Wigan Casino. If you ever get the chance to go to England, don't look for it. It's now a Safeway supermarket. Actually, I have this vision of people dancing and doing backflips while they get in the vegetables. Well, it's no good complaining that things aren't the same as they used to be. Ah, when the cut of your clothes was sharper than a knife. And all those nightclub days mean that much to me. It was more than a dance hall, more a way of life. 'Cause all the boys were dancing all through the night, fresh from working down on the cold. And those pretty faces in the flashing lights, they put the magic into my northern soul. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I went down to London to look for the heart of the nation, but I spend my time looking over my shoulder in fear. Everyone tells me that this is the right situation. Oh, but the heart of the nation is missing whenever I'm near. 'Cause all the boys were dancing all through the night, fresh from working down on the cold. And those pretty faces in the flashing lights, they put the magic into my northern soul. Oh, 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 oh. All through the night, fresh from working down on the cold. And those pretty faces in the flashing lights, they put the magic into my northern soul. Oh, oh, oh. All through the night, fresh from walking down on the cold. And those pretty faces in the flashing lights, they put the
We'll return to Clive Gregson and Christine Collister after this brief message from one of our sponsors.
This next song is a song that I wrote about my sister, and she's never spoken to me since. And I think the reason for that is that it's very hard to kind of envisage this song. You've got to imagine that during the chorus, you've got to imagine that I'm the mother figure referred to in the song. Now, I know this may be, I know this might be rather difficult for you, but if during the chorus you could suspend credibility and imagine that I am a mother figure, it will make the lyrics much more easy to understand. On the other hand, you could misconstrue it and then all the women in the audience will hate me instantly, if they don't already. Somebody just asked me, loads of people have asked us on this tour whether Chris and I are an item. Well, the answer is, yes, I am. We are now an item. Chris just proposed to me. She proposed that I shut my fat mouth and get on with the song. 17 when she was married. Across the threshold she was carried. The back room of Uncle Harris, and bridal suite that night. Swore that they loved each other. What did I know? I'm a brother. I went out while she told mother. I never saw the fire. All the time in the world. All the fish in the sea. What a way to waste your life. I'm mother and a wife. Your head's all in a whirl. Still my little girl. All the time in the world. Got a postcard from Ibiza, where the fine place you can be. Between the lines, he could beat her, and I would never know. Back home to a council flat, big bills on the welcome mat. Next door for neighbors chat, and hope it doesn't show. All the time in the all the fish in the sea. What a way to waste your life. I'm mother and a wife. Your head's all in a whirl. You're still my little girl. But all the time in the says he's learned to hate her. He sees to fascinate her. So she takes him on back home to see big brother. Find out if I'm still bothered to make the peace with mother. Another chance to talk all the time in the world. All the fish in the sea. What a way to waste your life. I wonder why your head's all in the world. Still my little girl. All the time in the world. All the time in the world. All the fish in the sea. What a way to waste your life. I'm under why your head's all in the world. Still my little girl. All the time in the world. All the time in the world. All the time in the world.
You're listening to Christine Collister and Clive Gregson. Another in a series of WHFS Tape Archives concert series. And we are, oh boy, we are really doing it. You're going to hear some more in just a minute. And don't forget, we do this every Thursday night from 9 p.m. until around 10 or so. The WHFS Tape Archive series right here on 99.1, WHFS 99.1, Annapolis, Baltimore, and Washington. And let's get back for the remaining bit of this concert. Recorded live at the Bayou, November 7th, 1988.
Thank you. This is a new song, unrecorded. In fact, I only wrote it the day before yesterday.
Liar.
No, I made that up actually. It's going to be your election tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah? Cool, I hope you make a better job of it than we did back in England. What do you reckon? Sorry?
He's excited.
You're excited? You look as though you're quivering. I've noticed these things in elections, particularly in England. What tends to happen is that politicians win and the people always lose. Is that the same here? Well, this song has got nothing to do with that, but we thought it might be quite interesting, actually. We're going to get a gang of us Brits together tomorrow, and we're going to go and try and vote.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be quite interesting to see what happened, you know. We'd like to vote. You've got bombs in our country. We want to vote. What do you think the chances are? Slim?
There must be a change in the weather. There must be clouds over the sun. The chill in the air seems to linger forever, and I can't get these blues on the run. I mislaid my sense of direction. Oh, it must be with my sense of fun. Now the phone never I can't make the connection, and I can't get these blues on the run. Down on the corner, a newsboy is calling to cheap day returners and deaf passers-by. Back in the gutter, a taxi is crawling through motherless children with mud in their eye. I pull down the shade on my window. Oh, I turn on the lights one by one, and I fly my emotions wherever the wind blows, and I can't get these blues on the road. Face in the mirror stares back without blinking, with no recognition. Can this be me? With each day that passes, my spirit is sinking. Love is a bargain with no guarantee. There must be a change in the weather. My blue skies are over and done. Oh, you slip through my fingers like a razor through leather, and I can't get these blues on the run. No, I can't get these blues on the run. I just can't get these blues on the run.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We've got time for just one more, and then we disappear. And we become entirely different people.
Once again.
Once again. Before we go, I would like to say a few quick thank yous. We've been on tour now with Richard since October the 1st, and we've opened an awful lot of the shows, and we've got about 4 or 5 days to go, and they've got in somebody much younger and much hipper than us to do the rest of the tour. But we've had a great time, and I would like to say thank you to some people without whom. First of all, I'd like to thank Paul Owen, our guitar roadie, factotum, wonderful man extraordinaire. Give him a round of applause, he's been great. Thank you. Secondly, I'd like to thank a lady who we worked with for the first time. She's American, but we won't hold that against her, and she's done a great job doing monitors for us. Would you thank Debbie Ashby as well, please? Thank you. And last, but by no means least, the gentleman who twiddles the knobs, makes us sound much, much better than we really are, and is generally all smiling, all laughing, singing, dancing, juggling, joke-telling. Boy, is there no end to this guy's talent. On the mixing desk, Mr. Simon Tassano. Thank you!
Thank you, Simon. Thank you!
We hope you've enjoyed yourselves this evening. We've had a great time. Thank you very much for listening.
Yes, thank you.
If you have enjoyed it, we are Clive Gregson and Christine Collister. If you've hated it, we are Esther and Abia Farim. We're going to be coming back in April next year to do a tour on our own, and I think we're playing at the Birchmere. So,
Be there.
so be there or be somewhere else. Okay, we'll leave you with this one. Thanks again, it's been great.
Don't send me no letters cause I can't read. Don't be long, I'll be gone. But we can rock and roll all night long. Cause I'm ready, and I'm willing, and I'm able to rock and roll all night. I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able to rock and roll all night. Come on pretty baby, we're gonna rock, we're gonna roll till tomorrow night. Don't send me no letters cause I can't read. Don't be long, I'll be gone. Or we can rock and roll all night long. Cause I'm ready, and I'm willing, and I'm able to rock and roll all night. I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able to rock and roll all night. Come on pretty baby, we're gonna rock, we're gonna roll till tomorrow night. Cause I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm willing, I'm able. You better come and go with me. Gonna rock and roll till tomorrow at 3. Well, I'm ready. I'm willing. I'm willing and I'm able, so you better come and go with me. We're gonna rock and roll till tomorrow about 3. Well, I'm ready. I'm willing, baby. Woo, come go with me. We're gonna rock and roll till tomorrow at 3.
We're going to try and do something now that's extremely dangerous. Scary. Terrifying. For you. We're going to try and get you to sing along.
Unheard of.
Now don't be scared, it's not that difficult, we do it every night. All you have to do is sing what we sing after us. Sing what we sing after us. Can you say that? Yes, you can. Only you have to sing it much, much louder than us. Because there's many more of you than there are of us. We think.
We hope.
You want to give it a go? You want to vote tomorrow? Such apathy. Here we go, let's try. 1, 2, 7. I'm ready, willing, able, Mabel. I'm willing, able, come go with me. What do you reckon, Chris?
I could do better.
Do better?
Yeah.
wimps. And again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm ready, willing, able for a shilling. I'm willing, never come go with me. Last time. Well, I'm ready, and I'm willing, and I'm able to rock and roll all night. I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able to rock and roll all night. Come on, pretty baby, we're gonna rock and gonna roll till tomorrow night. Ow!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later. Thank you.
You've been listening to the latest installment of the WHFS Tape Archive series.